Hey guys, it's Matt. It's Thursday, and you're watching Life of T-Min. This week's topic is a fun week, so we get to pick the topic that we talk about. And I'm actually going to talk about a few different things, but first and foremost, I just wanted to say to anyone watching this video that I originally would be posting on Tuesdays, and that just can no longer work out for me anymore. I've been really busy at work, and Thursdays are a permanent day off for me, so I've just decided, since there's nobody else doing Thursdays as a video, for Thursdays, I just went ahead and switched my days. It's more convenient for me, and I do want to continue making videos for the Collab channel. So yeah, I am now Thursday, Matt Thursday. The first thing I wanted to talk about in this video is today is February 4th, 2016, and that means that 39 years ago today, on February 4th, 1977, Fleetwood Mac released their album Rumours, and I have a copy of the album. It's in vinyl. I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan. Love Stevie Nicks, and I'm sure you can hear the backgrounds. I'm playing the album on my computer because I love the band. It's great. A little bit of history. Fleetwood Mac started off as a British band, and in 1975 they hired Stevie Nicks, who, if you guys don't know who Stevie is, she's like a singer and she plays the tambourine and she's obviously really hot. And then they hired Stevie and then her, at the time, boyfriend Lindsey Buckingham, this guy right here, as a guitarist, and they welcomed them into the band, and the band became like an American sensation instead of just a British jazz band like it was prior. So that happened in 75. They released an album, Fleetwood Mac, self-titled Fleetwood Mac. It wasn't the first album of the band, but it was the first album that had Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks in the band, and it was the first album that really, became sensationalized in the States. And then 2 years later, in 1977, they released Rumours, which is the album that's responsible for all like the huge hits that everyone's really familiar with, like Dreams by Steve, or with vocals being Stevie, and Go Your Own Way, and Don't Stop, and I would say those are like the most popular for mainstream listeners, and all those songs came from this album. So those aren't my favorite songs from the album, but yeah, it's such a great album. I love it. So I definitely wanted to talk about that because it's a huge part of my life and I just love it so much. The other thing I quickly wanted to talk about is last Saturday, my wife and I went to Oceanside Beach. It's a part of San Diego County. It's North County, so it's like the border of San Diego and Riverside County, or San Diego and Orange County if you're talking about like Oceanside, beachside. And we went there for dinner at Joe's Crab Shack, and then I got to kind of hang out on the beach that night after the sun went down, and I collected some seashells. I do have dogs again, I apologize. Anyways, so I got to collect some seashells, and I had never collected seashells this thick. Come here, Kimo. Come here. Okay, real quick, this is Kimo, my dachshund. He's one of my 4 dogs that I have. My other 3 are in the living room, and Kimo is here in the bedroom with me. And someone was opening up the front door, and that's why he was barking. He is 10 years old, and he's a long-haired miniature dachshund, but he's super fat, so he's not miniature. Are you calm? Anyways, I've never collected seashells like I got down in Oceanside last week, so I definitely wanted to kind of show them off real quick. I picked out a few. I gathered maybe 20 to 30 shells, and I picked out just a couple to show. First, I wanted to show this one right here. It's the biggest shell that I've ever found. It's so thick Usually when I collect seashells, they're really brittle and thin seashells, so like they'll break if they like crack into each other. But this is like thick. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's so thick. It's not breaking anytime soon, and it's almost full for the most part. It's beautiful. And I wanted to also show this seashell on the inside. It's blue. A couple of them that I got were blue, like abalone on the inside, and it's beautiful. It's full shells. It's thick, super thick, and it's beautiful. The other shell that I wanted to show would be this. I just wanted to show off the color. It's freaking gorgeous. I really love going to the beach, and I really love collecting seashells. So this was just so much fun for me to find all these beautiful, huge, full shells. This is another one. This one's a little bit thinner. It's not abalone. Oh, sorry, Kimo just tried to jump onto the bed. Let's see. Okay, so anyways, this is full. It's not abalone, so it's white on the inside, and it's a little more thinner, but still it's so gorgeous. And then the last shell that I'm going to show you guys would be this one. This is actually a seashell. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like a rock. Like, it looks like a rock. It does not look like this. They look nothing alike, or even like this. They don't look anything alike. They don't even feel alike. This is not smooth whatsoever. It's rigid, and I've never seen a seashell like this. So when I found this, I actually thought it was a rock at first, but then, you know, it's a shell. So I totally had to collect this one. This is great. So yeah, I do have like a whole little bin filled with shells just from this past visit, not even including the other shells that I've picked up over the past many years. So I just definitely thought, you know, for a fun video, I wanted to show off my new shells because they're really cool. And that's all that I have for this video. Got to introduce you guys to Kimo, and that was unexpected, but yeah, that's one of my dogs. And yeah, so one more time, I'm going to start making videos Thursdays. It's more convenient. It is a permanent day off for me, so I will totally make videos Thursdays. And thank you for watching. I'll make a video next Thursday. See you then.